Another video on hogs. We're having a bit of a trend recently, but who gives a shit?
Supersize versus
I'll do whatever I
Superskinny
want.
is the most brutal show which shows both sides of the weight spectrum.
This is the one with the tube, isn't it? The feeding tube? No, not the
Showcasing the
feeding tube. The
dangers
food
of
tube.
morbid obesity, as well as the shocking consequences of being so underweight that your bodily functions shut down. And in this video, we're looking at the most ruthless episode of them all, as the obese Laura gets sent to America.
I'm sorry,
to
what?
Look at how 600-pound people live. Episode of them all, as the
I thought she had pizza framed on her wall. I was so confused. None of this even looks nice, bro. I mean, okay, admittedly that cake looks kind of nice. But there's too much sauce and too little cheese. Like the ratio is out of whack there. Those chocolate bars look like that off-brand shit, which usually I don't really care about off-brand stuff. Like usually I like it, but that just looks like it would give you the squirts. That's 35p. So that's definitely going to do something to your body.
Obese Laura gets sent to America to look at how 600-pound people live, and the energy drink addicted Jake learns the damage he's doing to his body. But first,
no comment.
Face off against each other.
Mother of one, Laura from Kettering, is only 23 years old, yet already weighs more than her age, tipping the scales at 24 stone.
Yeah, I was going to say, what the fuck is that again?
The main culprit for her ballooning weight, her addiction to all things sweet.
Those are, snack boxes.
Laura
is that what they're called? No, selection boxes.
Weighs in at 336 pounds, which is triple Jake's weight at just 112 pounds.
Jake looks like he'd be like a Minecraft YouTuber.
So it's not surprising.
I don't mean that in a sly sense, because I know now when you say, oh, he looks like a Minecraft YouTuber, it can mean one of two things. It means the good one, not the bad one.
That Jake is visibly shocked when he gets face to face with Laura.
Hi.
Really quickly.
I know, quite a shock actually, I must admit.
He has a nice sleeve though.
Quite a large woman.
The first thought that came into my head was, you're really skinny.
I was shocked when I got paired with Laura.
Just walks up, yeah, fucking
open they are critiquing each other's body right in front of each other, and it gets even worse later in the video. Before that though, we get to see what each of them eat on a daily basis. They could be more opposite to each other.
Favourite food would be chocolate. It has to be chocolate.
What's my favourite food? I'll come back to you on that one.
A big bar of chocolate, and I don't realise how much I'm eating.
Like, I like chocolate, but I'm kind of tapped out after one bar.
Gone.
But it's not just chocolate that's causing
I hate cake.
Laura's excessive weight gain.
Crisps, biscuits, cake, pasta.
Bread. I was thinking about it. Bread, like donuts. And like actual loaves of bread. Yeah, that's probably it.
These sweets. It's nice to just have a little pig out.
The most shocking thing about Laura is that she's just 23 years old. You could genuinely tell me she's double her age, and I wouldn't actually question it. When we see her diet, it's
I would.
easy to
She'd
see
be
how
dead.
she's got to this point too.
Laura also has a novel and highly calorific tea time.
What is that? Garlic bread, chips. Sorry, fries. Burger patties? And mayo?
Treat she likes to serve up for the family.
One of my favourite things to make is a London pizza. Cheese and tomato pizza, chips, and garlic mayonnaise.
That's a... What?
Laura says that it's nice to have a little pig out, but this just seems like
You can have a little pig out. I pig out from time to time, but for me a pig out is like 1,000 calories extra. And it's like, I don't know, maybe a chocolate bar. And like an apple tart or some shit.
Consistent pig out.
And it's like once every 3 or 4 weeks.
Size. And especially how young.
And I also train 2 to 3 times a day, so like for someone like me, it's fine.
She is. Now the worst part about
But
Laura's situation
for her,
is that
yeah.
she has a child who she takes out and eats masses of food in front of, potentially normalizing eating this much food for her child.
Laura also has a novel and highly calorific tea time treat she likes
You
to
can see the
serve up
kids
for the
eating it as
family.
well.
One of my favourite things to make is a London pizza. Cheese and
I
tomato
don't,
pizza.
man, why is it whenever I
chips,
start streaming, I just start yawning non-stop?
and garlic mayonnaise.
Now, even though there isn't
fucking
too much
weird.
volume of food on the plate,
I
this is
hate
probably
gummy
someone's
bears.
entire daily calories in one meal. And obviously, this isn't going to fill her up, and she's just going to be.
I don't really
there.
like
And you might
candy, but
wonder
if
the meal she
I'm
makes on
desperate for a bit of energy before training, I'll just scoff like a whole thing of wine gums or some shit.
this high in calories, why isn't her husband fat too? Well, we're about
Her
to find
husband
that
doesn't eat it.
Laura is a self-confessed comfort eater.
I feel like eating mainly when I'm bored or if I'm upset.
Oh, I used to do that. Yeah.
It's like comfort food, really.
Laura's emotional eating began as a child.
I got bullied. I wasn't the slimmest person like everyone else. I blocked it out by eating.
To hide it from her family, she would binge in secret.
I'd probably eat my snacks either on the way home from school or in my room so they wouldn't know I was eating it.
And this secret snacking has continued into her adult life. As soon as husband Nick leaves for work,
Why are her dogs out,
comes
bro?
the sweet
Come on.
tray.
I don't think Laura actually works either. So while her husband isn't there, she gets to have free reign to eat as much food as she wants whenever she wants. Obviously, this isn't really a secret because you don't gain weight from thin air. And
Also,
her
you would
husband
see, like,
did
the
admit
trash
it's
can.
caused friction. Despite her food addiction though, she does want to change.
I just want to be able to run around with him and play with him. But I mean, I haven't got the energy to do that. It's just...
Well, you probably could, but your
heartbreaking,
knees
really.
would just
I don't
shatter.
just need to do it for me, I need to do it for
Just turn to dust.
my relationship, and I want to be around for Alfie growing up.
Although Laura eats an insane amount of calories through sweets and chocolate, Jake's diet couldn't be further away from this, with his daily calories
Air.
coming from a really awful source.
In Leeds, 18-year-old black belt kickboxer Jake weighs in at 8 stone 2. Training up to 5 times a week, Jake dreams of becoming a professional kickboxer, but instead of eating like a champion, he survives on a sugary liquid
I know a black belt kickboxer. He'd kick my fucking head in.
diet.
I don't really eat breakfast. I'll just have like an energy drink,
Oh god.
because it fills me up and removes the need to eat.
Now the worst
I can't make fun of him. My breakfast is very similar. My breakfast is a white monster. Well, actually, sorry. Let me bring that back. My breakfast is a monster of choice. 200 grams of salmon, 200 grams of pasta, and 120 grams of mozzarella for breakfast. And then I'll go training, I'll come back, and yeah, whatever.
best part about this is
So I
how
can't really
Jake
comment.
says having an energy drink removes the need to eat, but this could be further from the truth. Yes, caffeine is an appetite suppressant, but you can see by how underweight he is, he clearly needs to eat.
He's also
The fact
getting
that he's
sugar
trained
from...
kickboxing 5 days a week means that he'll be burning a lot more calories than a normal person.
He'll get calories from
Now,
the
we can't
sugar
really tell how
as well.
tall he is either, but it would be a
But he's
safe
probably only-
assumption his BMI would be dangerously low. When Jake does
How much do they have again? It's like 120 to 150 calories a can. So at most, he's probably getting, what, 600 calories from sugar?
eventually eat, it's not really something that would fill him up or give him many nutrients either.
My favourite snack is pickle tart. You've got jam and a layer of ice in. It is delicious.
Now, despite their weights being at opposite ends
Okay.
of the spectrum, there is a surprising amount in common between them. They've both revealed at the start of their episodes that they have been bullied for their weight throughout school, and they both survive off foods designed to be extremely convenient. The only difference is Jake has a lot less of it than Laura. Now, before Laura and Jake meet face to face to
Yes, he
roast
sure
each
does.
other's diet, Dr. Christian, who's the main doctor who
Every time I hear doctor, I think of Doctor Now. That bro's just, like, locked in my head.
Laura into changing her diet.
Dr. Christian is sending 24 stone Laura for some transatlantic shock treatment. Laura's visiting the town of O'Fallon, Missouri, for a terrifying glimpse of her possible future if she doesn't stop her extreme eating.
My name is Betsy Hall Ingram. I'm 43 years old and I weigh 39 stone 3 pounds.
Pretty insane that Dr. Christian had to fly out to America to meet with someone who's 550 pounds. Like, I'm sure there was someone in the UK who weighs as much. And the comment
Probably,
section
yeah, but they're
also found
alcoholics.
it hilarious that the shock treatment was literally just sending them to America to meet someone who's fatter than she is. Nevertheless,
Yeah, fair.
she meets with Betsy, who lives life like people on my 600-pound life, needing her family and children to help look after her because she can barely walk. The worst part is that Betsy's 12-year-old son Matthew needs to look after her, and with Laura having a young child too,
So does
it
Matthew
seem
not
like a
go to
look into
school
the
then?
future for her. And when they do meet, they immediately bond over their love of junk food.
Are you a junk food eater? You like a lot of junk?
I like my crisps and
Imagine your first time meeting someone, the first thing you ask is like, so how much shit do you eat in a day?
my chocolate.
Gotta have that chocolate. Yeah, see, exactly. Oh my God. Chocolate, chocolate.
And clearly, they both
Alright, boys,
love
calm
their
down.
chocolate, with them both getting giddy with the thought of having it. And although Laura is laughing
on.
along, the shock therapy does seem to trigger something instantly.
It's a shock when you see someone who's a lot bigger than you. I've never really met anyone bigger than me. She's the largest I've ever seen.
And it's not just the size of Betsy which scares Laura, and she brings up that she also has a child of Betsy. And what I found interesting was that Betsy grills Laura, asking if Alfie would like to have a mother the size she is, when Betsy herself can't move and needs her son to look after her.
I've got a little boy.
Yeah,
who's
it probably
18
is
months.
projection
Aw.
to an extent.
Baby.
What's your child's name?
Alfie.
My son, he helps me clean my house. He helps me get dressed sometimes. Is that what you want Alfie to do with you?
No, don't want him to have to help me do anything.
How do you think Alfie would feel if you couldn't ever pick him up again because you weren't here?
Yeah, he'd hate me for it. It really hit home talking about family.
I don't know if
and
this
knowing
is
that
like projection on her half, or is it like she thinks she's so far gone that like there's no point to even trying.
she relies on her son.
Matthew, will you grab my pillow?
Yeah.
Every time.
Don't really want Alfie to get things for me. I want to be able to do it myself.
I understand that Betsy's sort of trying to give a warning to Laura not to get like her, but it does seem slightly hypocritical, especially because Betsy clearly hasn't made any effort to get out of her position and has a slight smirk on her face when she's telling Laura this. And just as a side note,
Yeah,
it's
it's a
pretty
bit,
insane that it's a 20-year gap between these two, considering they look like the exact same age. And it wasn't just Betsy that grilled Laura too. With Betsy's
Well, I feel like if
friends,
you're morbidly
even
obese to an extent, it's kind of like if you get what is it again? Where they just put like botulism in your face, Botox. It just kind of makes you look like 35 for the rest of your life.
directly expressing concerns that because Laura is fat, her son will grow up to be the same, like I mentioned earlier.
I think it goes on down the line because
It
if
does,
mom's
yes.
overeating or having bad food choices, that means the child's going to have them same bad choices as well.
Yeah,
Now,
not
if
always,
Laura
but
not
like
being able to look after
80% of the
herself
time or some
properly
shit.
wasn't
Yeah.
enough to change, the next scare tactic that Dr. Christian uses hopefully will, as he asks Betsy to showcase just how much medicine she needs to take a day, with Laura looking terrified.
Goodness me, look
Why
at
is there
that.
like an Uber Eats bag
That's
of
quite shocking,
pills?
isn't it?
Holy.
This is a diabetic medication.
Yes.
We've got a blood pressure pill here.
Yes.
And then this is a antacid tablet.
I
A what?
constantly have heartburn, indigestion.
Very strong.
I wonder
painkiller.
why.
Take it 3 times a day for the pain in my knees, my legs, and my back.
When you're carrying a lot of weight around,
So
it's
joints.
sort of grinding away on these joints. What about you?
Yeah.
Do you have aches and pains?
I've got back pain and knee pain.
It's just the same then.
Yeah.
I have a vitamin D deficiency. I'm severely anemic. I have a thinning wall in my heart.
Oh, lovely.
Cholesterol pills to avoid heart disease, actually. And then you're on aspirin as well. So this is a blood thinner to help prevent clots. Again, if you're overweight, the risk of blood clots is quite high.
I think this just shows how much your body starts to fail when you're this heavy and how
Yeah,
much
'cause they're not
constant care you
built
need.
to
And
be
I don't
that
know
heavy.
what the healthcare system is like in America, but I can't imagine it's cheap. Now, although Laura isn't as big as Betsy yet, it doesn't take much to start feeling the effects of that weight. And keep in mind, she's literally 23 years old. So if she's feeling aches and pains now, it'll only get worse.
I mean,
as
listen,
she
bro,
gets
I've been feeling
older
aches, pains
and
since I was
fatter.
16.
Now, despite this being a pretty
So,
dramatic
like-
way of showing how things could be for Laura, it does seem to have worked. Is at the end of this segment, she cries on the porch with Dr. Christian, telling him that she doesn't
I
want
don't
to
know,
get
you
this
can
big,
cry all you
but
want,
we'll
but,
soon
like,
see if she
will the
means
crying
this
actually
or not. And
do
it's
anything?
finally time to start the segment that you've probably been waiting for, which is the diet swap.
Yes.
Now, basically what's happening here is that
They
both
didn't show
of
the
them are
food
going
tube.
to talk through what they eat in the day, and they're going to swap the meals round and try each other's diets for a day, which are obviously at the complete opposite ends of the spectrum.
Laura has a belly-busting breakfast,
Okay, to be
which
fair, the
consists
toast
of
and scrambled egg
eggs,
looks really
4
nice.
slices of buttery toast, 2 bowls of crisps, a chocolate bar, and a cupcake, all washed down with a pint of fizzy drink.
Now, if Laura's meal had stopped at some scrambled egg and a slice of toast, it
She's
would have been the same
23,
as mine,
yeah.
and it would have been great. But it carried on with 2 packs of crisps, chocolate, sweets, and
Or
a fizzy
apparently,
drink.
I don't
The
know.
amount of sugar in here
That's
is
what
just
they're saying.
ridiculous. And it's going to cause Laura's sugar levels to spike, which will make her even more hungry throughout the day and crave more food. Not a
She
great
also has a
start of the
kid
day, but Jake's
as
isn't
well.
really any better.
So what am I drinking?
It's an energy drink.
Well, that doesn't
That's
really
wild.
taste
Yeah,
that
it's a bit fucked.
No.
And surprisingly,
kids,
Jake makes
8
his
months old,
feelings
I think
very
they said.
clear about Laura's very large breakfast.
It was appalling to see how much she eats.
He needs to shave.
Like, why would you have chocolate for breakfast?
I will say it's actually hilarious to see Jake judge Laura's chocolate breakfast and act surprised and disgusted that she eats that, when he literally has a full sugar energy drink every morning.
You
They're
love
clearly
reality
as bad as
TV.
each other, but just at different ends of the scale. Despite being
This is
opposites,
British
they do
reality
actually
TV,
find
bro. It's
the
peak.
common ground they share that we mentioned before, the fact that they were both bullied for their weight.
We do have similar backgrounds in regards to bullying, but obviously it's affected us in complete opposite ways.
You didn't think people get bullied for being
She ate
skinny
everything and you ate
because
nothing.
everyone else wants to be skinny.
After breaking the ice over breakfast, they move on to lunch, which is no better on either end of the table. Laura has a mountain of chips with fried chicken alongside a large burger and a chicken wrap, which is just an insane amount of food, especially after that huge breakfast. She does have a healthy glass of water this time, though.
Okay, that's
which
fine.
is
it
the
cancels it out. So
opposite to Jake, who has yet another
like my
energy
strange
drink and a
obsession?
small bowl of just plain pasta.
That
which
one
looks
gets a bit
eerie
weird
that
sometimes.
you get in prison. Yet again, for both of these meals, they have both
like
the convenience.
What is it? Eating ashes, eating drywall, eating cotton. The guy who has sex with his car. I don't know if that was my strange obsession or not, actually.
Over a healthy meal.
I think
a
it
lot
was.
of people are probably guilty of this, myself included.
Yeah, okay.
This is why I launched the Fat Loss Kitchen Cookbook, which contains
Cookbook.
over 40 recipes designed to get you started on your cooking journey and not leave you scratching your head on what to make for your next meal. Each of these meals has been specifically made for this
I never
cookbook,
watched them
and a
by
lot of time and
themselves, but I
effort
watched
has went
other
into
people.
creating it. If
A
you
chick
code
that
GREAT,
married a
you
roller
get
coaster. Okay, that one I don't know
15%
about.
off. And remember, even if you don't want the cookbook,
I know, what
that's
is it, the
fine.
guy
You can sign up to
who-
our free weekly newsletter to receive a recipe.
I
for
don't know if he
free
married his
directly
car
to
or
your
not, but he
inbox. The link
tried
is in the
to,
description,
you
or
know,
just visit
the
fatlosskitchen.com
guy
to get your
who
copy and sign up to the newsletter.
tried it with
Unfortunately, though,
balloons.
Laura didn't buy my cookbook, and this is how Jake reacts to her very unhealthy lunch.
I'm hungry now from breakfast.
There's another one.
I don't know where to start. It's just way too much.
Blanking.
So much stodge is a far cry from Jake's light lunches.
It's absolutely terrible. It tastes disgusting.
Now, before they get into the last meal, it's important to look at how Jake's
The
diet has
balloon
been
guy. Yeah,
affecting
he's
him,
just been
because we
lingering in
saw
the back of
effects
my
that
head.
obesity is having on Laura, but not how much damage Jake is doing to his body, and it isn't good. Dr. Christian reveals that Jake is having less calories than a 1-year-old baby, eating around 700 calories a day,
And he's a
which
kickboxer,
is just
so
mind-blowing for an 18-year-old black belt kickboxer.
It's terrible. It is probably the lowest I have ever seen in someone of your age.
Living such an active lifestyle, Jake should be consuming at least 2,700 calories a day, nearly 3 times more than he currently is.
And it gets even worse when Jake sees where his calories are coming from.
It
As
just
he
looks
walks
like a
into
bunch of
room
piss.
containing the same amount of energy drinks that he has every month. Everyone knows energy drinks are bad for you, but Dr.
no,
Christian
that's
shows
propaganda.
Jake just how bad they are.
This is something called a macroglossia. It's a big tongue and it's red and it's inflamed and it's really sore. So this person's not getting enough iron in their diet, which you are not.
That can't happen, can it?
He's probably not getting... Okay, that was a very, right, boo. Listen, there's nothing wrong with energy drinks. It's a lie.
Dermatitis, vitamin C deficiency can cause this. Get all...
Bro, he's probably fucking deficient in everything if he's only eating 700 calories a day. Like, you could just show him a fucking a tombstone and be like, yeah, that'll be you in a week.
These infections, and that's because the immune system's not working properly because this person is so deficient in protein, which you are.
That finger is, yeah, that finger is rank.
One day.
All of this is avoidable. Cut down on those energy drinks and you increase the food intake instead.
No, he has it wrong. You don't cut down on the energy drinks. Keep that the same. In fact, you can bring it up even if you want. You just gotta eat food.
All of this sort of stuff will become a lot less likely to happen.
I do like how Dr. Christian really shows the effects of what could happen to both of them. It's easy to say that you need to gain weight to be healthy or lose weight to be healthy, but actually showing the both of them the real issues that they could face does put it into a new perspective. Now, going back to the diet swap, we see Jake's reaction to Laura's pizza monstrosity from earlier.
Oh yeah, this
and
was...
although it's harsh, it might be similar to
This was
your
fucking
reaction
weird.
when you first saw it.
Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, London pizza,
And as
she called it, or
usual,
some shit.
Laura's topping up the calories with her own speciality, her triple-decker London pizza. A cheese and tomato pizza smothered in chips and garlic mayonnaise plus 2 fizzy drinks.
That is one of my favourite meals.
Those aren't fizzy though.
Pizza's
Like, I
enough
can
as it
see
is,
if they're not
and it's
fizzy,
like
they're
the chips
flat.
as well. And the cheese and the mayo is like...
And that is...
I mean, garlic mayo on pizza is fine. I don't love it, but like, I wouldn't put chips on my pizza either.
Day 1 complete.
So I
it
guess
doesn't take into account Laura's snacking.
I mean,
but
to
the
each their
meals
own, I
alone
suppose.
total
But
up to at least 4,000 to 5,000 calories, and it doesn't get much better on day 2, as she has what can only be described as an absolutely sickening breakfast.
For Jake, it's a feast of fat and sugar with a whole cream-covered chocolate gatto, a large bowl of crisps, and a plate of sweets and
this is breakfast. Okay.
biscuits.
This is a dessert, not like a breakfast.
It is a dessert.
What makes you eat that sort of stuff?
I don't know if it's because it's quick and easy. I don't have to stand
quick
and
and
prepare
easy.
anything and just chuck it on a tray and go and sit and watch telly or eating it.
Now,
I mean, like, a slice of toast is quick and easy. Not a whole fucking, what is it, cookies and cream, like, gatto. What the fuck?
although Laura's breakfast
Alright.
is especially bad, it shows the hypocrisy from Jake, as he calls Laura's breakfast a dessert, when he literally has a cake and an energy drink for breakfast.
Okay, no, yeah, you're eating the same thing. You're just eating a different quantity of it.
Literally the same as Laura, just in a smaller portion. And day 2 seems to have woken the pair
Why? What?
up as to just how bad their respective diets actually are. Despite
least
Jake
there's
being
food
pretty
there.
brutal about Laura's, his is no better, and in some aspects worse.
Oh
than
wait, no,
Laura's.
that's hers. I
But
thought that was
obviously,
his.
Laura also needs to get a handle on just how much she eats and
Oh, is that millionaire shortbread?
snacks, because if she keeps going,
I kinda
she
fuck
will
with that.
become immobile soon. Dr. Christian hands them both a diet plan to fix their awful eating habits, and gives them some time to try out their diets and hopefully change their life around. Jake is given the goal of eating 2,700 calories a day, which is a big jump, but very doable. This is less of a jump than Laura though, who needs to eat 2,200 calories, while also
You could also
cutting
just eat
down on
nothing.
chocolate and snacks to stabilize her blood sugar levels. Honestly, I wasn't sure any of them would make much, if any, progress. Jake just seemed like he was way too against food and had too much
If
of a
Jake
reliance on
hates
energy
food,
drinks.
he can
And the
just
same with
drink mass gainers. He can just, like, it's not like he's spending money on food, so surely he has a decent bit of cash, so he can just spend the $80 or whatever on a mass gainer, and he can just sip at that throughout the day, because they're like, I know a serving of it is around 400 calories usually, so if he just put in like 2 servings of that, 3 servings, like that's the majority. Well, no, technically it's not the majority. If you put in 4 servings, it'd be the majority of his calories, just like they're done.
Laura, it just felt like she was way too addicted to food and the easy lifestyle she had. However, I'm very glad to say I was proven wrong.
Tell me what sort of changes you've made.
I've cut out the energy drinks altogether.
What the fuck happened to your head? Oh. Okay.
They're completely gone.
Really?
Bullshit.
So my little lesson in energy drinks had an effect?
Yeah, that was a wake-up call for me. I feel really good. I'm not tired all the time. I've got more energy to do things with the day. I'm spending my day more productively now.
But what about food then?
My portion sizes have tripled.
Really?
Okay, with 3 times 0, still 0, but okay.
Yeah, it's got more of an appetite as well. I just want to eat more all the time.
Tell me how it's all been.
Yeah, it's been really good. I've made so many changes.
Eating differently?
Yeah, eating a lot differently. Smaller portions of healthier things, really. Less chocolate, not the huge chocolate bars. I'm having probably just a small little mini chocolate bar.
Good.
Okay.
Now, you're not missing it, but you're not gorging
Actually, a
on it.
good difference.
What about the secret eating?
That's
Eating
stopped.
ass is healthy, trust.
I'm just sticking to 3 meals a day now.
I'll take your word
Started
on
a
it.
lot more exercise, like walking and dancing. I'm not sitting at home bored and eating now. I go take my son out to the park. Really proud
Okay,
of
but
myself
you eat
for
at the park.
sticking to something.
That's usually what happens.
and
They'll
getting
snack
the weight
like when
off.
they're on a
And
walk.
it wasn't all talk either, as it was revealed that Laura lost around 14 pounds in total and Jake had gained 10 pounds too. And they both had a very well-deserved dance with each other at the end,
Bumbo
proving no
clash.
matter how stuck in your ways you are, if you put your mind to
I
it,
love
you
the difference between Kick Chat and Twitch Chat. They're just 2 completely different sides of the internet.
can make a change. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this, and
Oh.
click the video that's on your screen now to see
Yeah, okay. For fuck's sake. Right. more. I'm just going to be thinking of that now for the next 2 hours. Bumbleclash big. Anyway, we love Yeah, I know you have a bunch of furries. I mean, we have them on Twitch as well, but on Twitch they're moderators, so or they're Twitch staff even. Moral of the story: don't be a fat fuck or an anorexic dude, and we don't accept energy drink slander.